Hello everyone. So I am going to cover new topic, that is common size statement of profit and loss. So here is the question on your screen, you can see, but that is a different question. I am trying to cover in each and every video different types of questions. So that is something different. In that, other income is given, like for 2016 it is 2 lakh, and for 2015 that is 1,50,000. Other terms given as a percentage, it means revenue from operation, that is 200% of other income, and that is also 1,50,000 given for other income, and for 2015 that is 200% of other income. So in that way, other percentage you can see, like cost of material consumed, that is 60% of operating revenue and 50%, and other expenses, that is percentage 10% of material cost in 2016 and 20% in 2015, and tax rate, that is 30%, that we already know that we charge on profit before tax. So in that way, question has given, and we have to solve it. So if you want to solve, like you can see here, that first thing, that is other income, that is already given in the question, 2 lakh and 1,50,000. But in the question it is given that revenue from operation, that is 200% of other income. So if it is 200% of other income, so just we can do one thing, that 200%, it means just double of other income. So if it is 2 lakh, so that will be 4 lakh amount. Here it is 1,50,000, so that will be 200%, so again that will be 3 lakh. As we already know, the format of statement of P&L, that is same, already we study in the previous video. So we generally add revenue from operation and other income, so we will get the total revenue. So that is 4 lakh plus 2 lakh, so that will be the 6 lakh. Here 3 lakh and 1,50,000, so that will be 4,50,000. Now in the question it is given, like here you can see that cost of material consumed, that is 60% of operating revenue and 50% of operating revenue. So cost of material consumed, that is 60% of operating revenue. So 60% of operating revenue, it means revenue from operation, that is 4 lakh. So if you want to calculate 60% for 2016, if you want to calculate cost of material consumed, so you can easily calculate that 4 lakh into 60%, it is mentioned in the question. So 4 lakh into 60 upon 100, so that is 2,40,000. So 2,40,000 mentioned in the cost of material consumed. In the same way, for 2015 it is mentioned that it is 50%, so that is 3 lakh given in the question. It means we already calculated 3 lakh, so on the basis of 3 lakh you will calculate 50%, so that will be 1,50,000. So that will be 1,50,000. So in that way you can calculate each and every term. So that is 2,40,000 and 1,50,000. Again in the question it is given that other expenses, that is 10% and 20%. So if it is 10% and it is mentioned that material of cost, if it is mentioned material of cost, it means 10% of cost. So 10% of cost, it means 2,40,000. Directly you can orally calculate 10% of 2,40,000, so that will be 24,000. In the same way, it is 1,50,000. So it is given in the question, that is 20% for 2015. So 1,50,000, 20%, that is 30,000. Now total expenses, as we already know, we again add these two terms, 2,40,000 and 24,000. So we will get 2,64,000 and 1,50,000 and 30,000. So that will be 1,80,000. Now if we want to know what is the profit before tax, already we have learned that thing in the video in which I covered comparative statement of profit and loss. So if you want to calculate profit before tax, so you will take total revenue minus total expenses. It means term third minus term fourth, you will get the profit before tax. So 6 lakh minus 2,64,000, you will get 3,36,000. In the same way, that is 4,50,000 minus 1,80,000, so you will get 2,70,000. Now tax rate, it is already given in the question that tax rate, that is 30% and 30% for the both year. So already we know that always profit before tax, we will charge tax on the profit before tax. So that is 3,36,000, on that you will charge 30%. So 3,36,000 into 30 upon 100, so you will get 1,08,000. In the same way, 2,70,000 into 30%, so that amount will be 81,000. So in that way you will prepare your first revenue statement, income statement. In balance sheet, we take the total of balance sheet or assets or liability, that will be considered as 100%. But here we will take 100%, or we will take base as a revenue of the particular year. Like if I am talking about 2016, so 2016 base is 4 lakh. So on the basis of that amount, we will calculate the each term percentage. Like it is given that 4 lakh. So if I want to calculate for 2016, so 2016, that is I am calculating other income percentage. So if I want to other income percentage, so that formula remains same. Revenue from operation, that will be the formula. Revenue from operation and above the name of that expenses or income that we are using. So here we are using other income and to 100. So here you can calculate like other income that is giving in the question, or we have find out 2 lakh, and revenue from operation, that is 4 lakh. So divide by 4 lakh into 100. So that will be directly you can calculate 50% orally even. So that is 50%. In the same way, for 2015, it is again that same formula. Other income for 2015, that is given 1,50,000. So you will mention 1,50,000 and divided by, that is revenue from operation, that is 3 lakh. So that is 3 lakh into 100. So you will get 50%. So in that way you can calculate, that is 50%. 100 and 50, you will add both the term, you will get 150. Or you can do one thing also, that is 4 lakh and that is 6 lakh. So you can calculate in that way, upon 4 lakh into 100, or 4,50,000 upon 3 lakh into 100. So you will get the same term. Now again 2,40,000, you have to calculate percentage. So 2,40,000 divided by 4 lakh. So that value will be around 60%. Now 24,000 divided by 4 lakh. So 24,000 divided by 4 lakh. So that will be around 6% only. Now 2,64,000, easily you can calculate 2,64,000. If it is 60%, if it is 6%, so we can add both the terms. That will be the 66% percentage, that is 84%. And divided by 4 lakh, so you will get 25.20. 2,35,200 divided by 4 lakh, so you will get 58.80. In that way you can solve the question. In the same way, here it is revenue from operation 3 lakh. So 1,50,000 divided by 3 lakh. You can mention it in working note, or either you can 1 or 2 term you can mention, and rest will be same. So that will be, so 1,50,000 divided by 3 lakh, that will be 50%. 30,000 divided by 3 lakh, so that will be 10%. Now that is 50%, that is 10%, so that will be 60%. Now 2,70,000 divided by 3 lakh, so that will be around 90%. Here 81,000 divided by 3 lakh into 100, so that will be around 27%. And same way 1,89,000 divided by 3 lakh, so that value will be 63%. So in that way you can prepare your common size statement. Now when we talk about analysis, so easily you can calculate that in 2015 both revenue from operation, although we are taking revenue from operation as 100%, but other income remain the same, and total revenue, that is 150%. Now when you compare 100% revenue from operation, and for 2015 it is 50% cost of material, and here 100%, and here that is 60%. So you can easily say that the cost of material consumed by the increase by 10%. In the same way other expenses, but due to efficiency of the company, that in 2015 other expenses was the 10% of the revenue, but now it is 6%. So easily we can say 4% reduction in the other expenses due to company efficiency. Now total revenue, you can say like here total revenue is 150, and 60% in the 2015 that is total expenses, but 2016 that is 66%. So you can easily see that 6% change in the total expenses. It means we have our expenses increased by 6%. In the same way profit before tax, that is 90% in the of total revenue in 2015, but it is 84%. So 6% profit decrease. Taxes, as we already know, we calculate tax on the basis of profit before tax. So tax if profit is less, so always tax will be less. So that will be the, and last one, and profit before after tax, that is in 2015 63%, and now it is 58.80%. so easily you can see that there is a difference in the profit after tax. So that is not good for the company. At least 5 to 6% profit decrease of the company. But you can easily analyze these things with the help of common size statement, but that thing can't be analyzed with the help of comparative income statement. That's why common size statement of P&L we consider as a more appropriate for the analysis purpose. So that chapter and that topic I have completed. In the next video we will learn something new, but you required practice for that, because so much mathematical calculations are there, and in working note you can mention 2 or 3 things, rest, or you can, if you have time, you can mention each and everything, but that strictly you have to follow the format, because format is the essential thing. Rest thing will be very easy. So thank you.